Hi, I'm Ani Anderson.
And I'm Brian Traskos.
We're the co-creators of Practical Alchemist, where we help you get the life and business that you really want without compromising your integrity.
Ani, so someone asked me the other day, said, Brian, I can't get myself to do what I really need to do for work to meet my goals.
I love this question because I think we need to go to the dictionary, Brian, and look up the definition of work. You ready for
Yep.
this? Okay, I've got the dictionary here. Work is a job or activity that you do regularly in order to earn money. Now, because I've done this before, you got to also look up the word job. One of the definitions of a job is, here we go, something that requires great effort. Boy, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Explains my whole life.
So oftentimes people are trying to get themselves to do something for work so they can earn money, and it feels like a job. I mean, that feels like really heavy, doesn't it?
And it requires great. So actually,
Great
encapsulated
effort.
in that definition is that in order to earn money through work, it actually, there's a prerequisite for it, is it has to require great effort.
It's got to be hard.
It's got to be hard.
Can't be easy. We got to work for it. Yeah. So
that sounds like where my house I grew up. That was like my whole life.
So I don't know about you, but that's not super motivating to me. And so we need to look at the definitions that society is telling us, means the words that we're using here, and figure out some new words to use. So maybe you can let go of the fact that a job needs to mean great effort. Maybe it can mean great fun, great creativity, co-collaboration, or something like that really means something to you and is super motivating.
And Ani, I think this is really where we start running into conflict. So the idea of inner conflict, because there's a whole mess of people right now talking about being in alignment with what you love to do. The money will flow really easy to you if you're just in alignment. What if you didn't have to earn any money? Then what would you do? Right? I mean, I've done loads of those exercises across my life, and I've ripped up so many pieces of paper, thrown them in the trash, and had to go hit the heavy bag because they're so frustrating for me. But the deal is that when we're raised in a culture or maybe a family that advocates work as value, and I'm not saying that work quality isn't important,
sure,
anything like that.
Work ethic.
But however, there were times in history where work ethic actually kept you alive.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the harder you worked kept you alive, and certain situations where if you weren't able to work that hard, you got like canned.
Sayonara.
So I get it, but there's a sense of inner conflict that can happen within us, and we actually, on the face, we say, oh, that would be wonderful to be in alignment with my job and my money sources and all those kinds of things. But internally, there's still something operating that holds us in conflict with that.
Yeah, and part of that something is your voice saying, I want work to be easy, and your mother or father's voice saying, work is tough, work is hard, work hard. So there's the inner conflict.
Yeah. Right. So sorting some of that stuff out for yourself is really, really important. So go ahead and sit down, write down on a piece of paper the environment that you grew up in, the culture you grew up in. What were the values around work? Actually, just jot down some words around that. What are the ideas around it?
Yeah, and then also jot down some words and some phrases around what you would like work to mean. Like for me, work is about helping people and serving people. And so write down some words about what you would like it to mean. You will likely see that there is a discrepancy there. And that is the inner conflict that's going on if you haven't been able to break through this.
And that can just start to highlight for you the ability to make a conscious choice to step into the life and work that you really want.
Yeah, for you. So if you'd like more information about this or other topics, visit us at www.practicalalchemist.com.